There it is. No matter how much you prepare, I know.
Good morning, Toastmasters.
Good morning.
My name is Carl. Carl Nation, constitutional scholar. I'm here this morning to beseech you to join me to amend the Constitution of the United States of America. This 28th Amendment will effectively repeal the 21st Amendment. Now, don't worry. I'll get to that. But first, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I was homeschooled in a little town north of Medicine Lodge, Kansas. I was a savant. At the age of 5, I could tell you every question and answer them correctly on the immigration and naturalization test, citizenship test for the United States. I could recite the Constitution word for word. And not only that, I could tell you everything about the Constitution. My teacher called me a civics savant. I'm Carl Nation, constitutional scholar. Now, when I graduated from 8th grade, summa cum laude, my teacher shoved me out the door and I started my new career. Drinking. I drank a deluge of bourbon, America bourbon only. This led to a lot of discussions, political discussions, i.e. bar fights. You see, I was the perfect person to correct the ignorant and ill-informed about our Constitution. But I got tired of that. With all the fussing and fighting that was going on, I decided to sober up. I decided to go back to my roots. This is a picture of a friend of mine losing a Second Amendment discussion. I went back to my roots. Now, this is my great-grandma, Carrie Nation, for those of you who don't know her. The groundswell starts here, ladies and gentlemen. The 28th Amendment will repeal the 21st Amendment, which wrongfully repealed the 18th Amendment, the prohibition of the making and the selling and the transporting of alcohol. Now, Carrie would run both sides of the state line here. Carrie would burst into the bar. She would say to the bartender, "Good day, destroyer of men's souls," and then she'd proceed to bust up the bar. Right on her hatchet was written, "Death to rum." She was arrested 30 times for hatchetations. Carrie is buried in an unmarked grave right over here in Belton, Missouri. Now, all we have to do to get this amendment passed is to be one of a couple of hundred amendments, proposals that will go into committee. Once we get through committee, we get both houses of Congress to approve this, and then it's a slam dunk to go to the states. All we have to do is get 38 out of 50 states that go along with us, and we're sober. We are sober. Now, what could go wrong? Well, a little thing went wrong during Prohibition. It's called the mob. Another thing that went wrong was we had some men who wanted beer. If you look very closely, you'll see pictures. You'll see Mark Maish and Brad Plum. Ladies and gentlemen, give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be sober. Now, who will join me today in making this 28th Amendment? By show of hands, who will join me? Well, it looks like I've got some work to do. I'm Carl Nation, constitutional scholar. Thank you.